Welcome back, everyone, to NRG Stadium in Houston. We're just about set for a kickoff as we resume action in the second quarter. Fairbairn now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they have things pointing in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight. And that means this game is vital, extremely important, because if they fall 2 games below 500, the road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
On first down, Carr. There's Chris Olave. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. To throw is Carr. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Smith, the man in motion left. And they'll fake the jet sweep there and instead hand it Kamara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Carr going to throw. And he checks this one down to Williams. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. It's a pickup of 6. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Carr. Over the middle, complete. That's Johnson. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17. Into the red zone, 1st down.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive. And here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Into the red zone, it's Carr. He's got Smith here. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Now Carr. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. Now Carr again. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it 4th down. Now Dennis Allen, he makes a call, and his offense stays put. They're going to go for it. Here we go with Kamara. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. They'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. A good pickup there at 22. On first down, here's Stroud. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Stroud sets up the play action. That's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Now on fourth down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. This is fielded at the 27. Powering his way forward. And a nice job on the return there. 16 yards. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's second down.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them. Maybe it'll slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Throwing on first down is Carr. And this one complete to Smith. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Carr to throw again. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. They were looking for Johnson that time. And that takes us from second to third down. Here's Carr to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. To throw, it's Carr. Back to Kamara for another catch. And out of bounds right around the 20. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. The kick by Lutz is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable. Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard. So we have reached halftime. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum. Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A 10th carry for Kamara. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 52 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They run it again with Kamara. Fights him off. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line. Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to third down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field. Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. Carr got a throw.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's second down. Carr.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there.
Desmond King picks it.
And the Texans are going to take over here up near the 40.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 8. Running it out of the gun with Pierce.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
And he'll push ahead for about 3 to the 36. 3rd down and 13. Stroud here on 3rd and long. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on to punt for Houston. Yards on the punt, just 2 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Carr going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10.
At their own 17-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Smith catches left side. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down. Here's Carr. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Carr. Oh, look at Thomas wide open.
Finding room at midfield.
And all the way down to the 33-yard line. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 45 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Trying the left side with Kamara.
And able to get this to the 31.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And Kamara's going to have a Saints 1st down as he takes it down to the 20-yard line.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Throwing now is Carr. Over the middle into the hands of Michael Thomas. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15.
So Carr will exit stage right and on his Lutz for the Saints field goal.
From the left hash, just a 32-yard attempt. The kick by Lutz is good, and that'll get the lead down to 5. So it's a 3rd field goal for him now. He's accounted for all 9 points. I look down to the sideline, though. You can just tell they weren't too happy for 3. They wanted 6.
So they have to have 6. Look, he's keeping them afloat, but they really need to do exactly what you talked about. They need to get into the end zone and score some touchdowns. Otherwise, he's going to have to kick a lot more field goals than just the 3 he's already put through the posts.
So here are the Texans to take over. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well.
Stroud now on 1st and 10. Quick slant to Watson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Stroud looking to throw. Steps away to his left. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. 1st and 10, it's Pierce. Fights loose. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 61 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. 1st down, they go right back to Pierce. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, here's Pierce. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. That's good for a Texan 1st down, a 12-yard pickup. A shotgun snap to Stroud. Flushed out right. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Schultz. Touchdown! Dalton Schultz. His first touchdown on the year. And the Texans are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Carr now on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Thomas. And they're able to get this one across the 35. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Now Carr. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there on the 1st down screen play. 4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You got the 1st one for the 2nd one to even matter.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Operating from the gun, Carr. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
He's 2nd in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Again, they'll throw with Carr. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he will be marked down short of the 1st as they get to him at the 29. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 4th down.
Now Carr, gotta have this one.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Now Carr throwing on 2nd down.
Olave over the middle. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
From the gun, it's Carr. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
Jonathan Greenard running in to pick up the sack.
1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Now they'll throw here, out of the gun. Over the middle to Smith. Really nice gain on the completion, however, still 3rd and goal that they face now.
Kamara will score. Touchdown, New Orleans. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long, because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense, because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down.
That's some strong running. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
They go again with Pierce. And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he's got the 1st before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Pierce now up the middle.
And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
90 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Pierce gets this one running right.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
So, Charles, you look at this offense, and really on paper, at least, a great situation for them upcoming. They're unbeaten on the year, an open week coming up after this. So I guess my question, any worry that maybe this is coming at the wrong time?
Oh, definitely I would be worried about this game, maybe more than any other on the schedule, because I know my guys are looking ahead to that open week. I've got to keep them focused on the task ahead, make sure they take care of business in this one. Otherwise, you're talking about a double trap. The trap of losing the game and then having the open week and having to stew about it.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to make it 4th down. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And the drive will wind up yielding 3.
Well, I don't know if you ever go into a game expecting to attempt a kick of 62 yards. Charles, not only attempt it, but make it one of the longest kicks that we've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm not sure you ever go into a game expecting to kick one of this distance, but all the better kickers, they do dream of it. And they show what they can do in practice and convince their coaches to give them a chance. That one surely paid off.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr.
Throwing out right here, caught by Olave.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Carr now on 1st down.
Quick slant here to Smith.
Touchdown, New Orleans. Traquan Smith, 47 yards.
And the Saints have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. Here's Carr.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. And the failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
It takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. That one looks like he'll throw here. They'll roll him out right. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. But probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you've got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up.
And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
Pierce will try to pick it up. And the Texans are going to have a first down, and that is the big one, as they should be able to run it out from here. Here's Stroud.
Rolling to his right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Well, taking that knee, maybe just a sigh of relief. They withstood a big 4th quarter comeback. Able to hold on, though.
Certainly looked like they had things going their way, didn't it? In the 4th quarter, they had to just hold on, as you said.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there.
Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
And the Saints will take over here just shy of the 30. Here's 1st and 10.
One final try now for Carr. He's going to let it fly.
This ball intercepted. And the Texans are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game.
So Houston going to come away here with the victory.
Charles, for this losing side, their heads are hanging as they walk off the field today. And really, I mean, we know why. Those 3 turnovers by that offense, that's ultimately what doomed them.
And this is what coaches preach all the time to every team that we ever talk with. Taking care of the ball on offense, trying to take it away on defense. And let's face it, when you give it away 3 times in one game, you make it very difficult for your team to get the W.
So for Houston, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on ESPN.